Brightside Entertainment presents Tasty Treats Adventures. This is the closest to your heart part of your hometown. Why? Because to your right is the restaurant where you've always wanted to put your master cooking skills to practice. A distant dream until a few days ago when the former chef decided to risk it all and become a movie star. He also got sick of the owner's constant jokes and pranks. This is your big opportunity. Go inside and talk to the owner. He'll be sitting in the VIP section up the stairs. He'll fill you in on all the details. Best of luck, and if you do make it, could we possibly get a discount on your best dishes? The controls are just like a typical first-person shooters. You've got the W8, S and D keys to move, the mouse to turn the camera, and the spacebar to jump. It helps that this game runs on the engine of a first-person shooter. Let's talk to some NPCs. Hey there, adventurer. Look for us out there. We'll help you find the recipes and translate them for you when you bring them to us. Mr. Piggenstein also instructed us to award you with a consistent bonus for every recipe you recover. Good luck, and don't forget about us. Each of these NPCs is going to say the exact same thing.
Oh, there you are, the hotshot who thinks he can be a great cook. You might have great cooking skills, but what you must know is that in this restaurant a lot more is expected of you. We pride ourselves in offering the best food from the most natural ingredients and sometimes quite rare ingredients. And do you know whose task it is to fetch those tasty all-natural rare ingredients? Guess what, Junior? It's the chef's task. Also, you have to put up with me all day. I have quite a talent for jokes if you haven't already heard. Yeah, I'd like to do stand-up comedy one day, and I like to share my stories with all my lucky employees. So, do you have all it takes to be the chef in this place? I really hope so, because with the former chef gone, I haven't had anyone to tease and joke about.
You can click on Put Up With You No Way and walk back to him.
You're back. Does this mean you're finally certain you've got what it takes? I really hope you are. Rest assured I'll make it worth your while. Excellent, excellent. While you're at it, there's this rumor going around that there might be secret ancient recipes out there. Our customers would love to sink their teeth into some of those delicious treats, so be on the lookout. Obviously they won't be in plain sight and they won't be easy to get to, but good things happen to those who persevere. Rumor has it that those recipes are also written in ancient, long-forgotten languages, so after you find them you must take them to these translators I've asked for help from. Each of these 5 talking down there at the bottom of the stairs will be waiting for you to bring them the recipes. Like I said, good things will happen, so if you do bring them, they'll make sure it was worth your while. One more thing, you can bet I'm not in any way paying for this expedition of yours. You'll have to survive on the ingredients you find. Since you're a great cook, no doubt you'll cook some great stuff. Just make sure to bring back as many as possible, so mind your hunger. Before you start your adventure, you might want to consider sampling what will be waiting for you out there. In the courtyard to the left and right of the waterfall, you can start a new game or load a previously saved one. Right in front of you, waterfall, there's a teleporter that will take you to a small tutorial area to help you get accustomed to what is to come. You can also start or load a game from the menu. Best of luck!
Well, sadly to say, we won't be going on any adventures in this video because this is not the actual game. This is a stripped-down freeware version called the Tasty Treats Online Adventures that only has online gameplay ability, as well as a tutorial mode we will be going into. Look for white smoke information areas, you'll find out things you really need to know. Right in front of you there are a few ingredients that you'll need to gather during your expedition. Walk into them to pick them up. When you do, you'll notice the calories indicator on the bottom left corner of the screen has updated to reflect the number of calories that the ingredients you have on you can provide. Each type of ingredient provides a different amount of calories. During the game, those calories will continuously decrease depending on how hungry you are. Thankfully, you had a big breakfast this morning, so you're not yet feeling hungry. Be careful! In front of you, the road breaks up and you can no longer simply walk. You'll have to jump over the gap. Sometimes the gaps will be small enough for you to simply walk over, but this is not the case. If you don't make it safely on the other side and you fall into the endless gap, you'll get hurt and for 5 seconds you'll be eating your ingredients 4 times faster to recover from the damage taken. You only get hurt if you fall into the endless gap. If you land on something, no matter from what height, you won't get hurt. After you recover, you go back to the last checkpoint. Go forward, and when you're near the edge, jump using space. The player character Billy Bob Bacon is always facing the same direction as the camera. Whether you move forward, backward, left or right, he's always facing forward. And he's still running even when blocked by a wall. Ahead of you, among those 4 ingredients, you'll see a yellow vial. That is one of the 4 types of power-ups that exist in the game. These are special potions that allow you to do things you wouldn't normally be able to do. On the bottom right side of your screen, you'll notice 4 icons. Each of them is an indicator for the power-ups currently affecting you. When you pick up a power-up, its effects will persist for a certain period of time, which will show next to the corresponding icon. Ultra fast is green, you run twice as fast. Ultra jump is yellow, you jump twice as high. Bullet time is blue, everything moves in slow motion. The force field is red. A powerful force field is generated around you, throwing away from your monsters in single player or human players in multiplayer. Power-ups are placed back after a certain period of time. When I first played this game, I thought those 4 colored vials were board game pawns. And I fell down. You can see his face and the shirt that reads "I Heart Burgers." Ahead of you, you'll see a few of the many monster types that will be set against you in your adventures. There are quite a few species of monsters, and each species is split up according to age and skills. They wear special colored markings to show their type. Green markings on a monster, like on those 3 right ahead of you, means that those are the youngest and least skilled monsters. They'll usually be guarding a perimeter by patrolling on a predefined pattern. In some occasions, they will also be standing still, blocking your easy passage to a certain location, like the one in the middle. If monsters catch you, they'll hurt you and you'll have to recover, just like when you fall in a gap. Monsters can't catch you if you're exactly on their heads. The sound that makes every time I get on the water will start to get old after a while. Water is another element that you'll encounter in your journeys. You won't drown in it no matter for how long you swim. While you're underwater, gravity and moving speed are considerably decreased. You can move upwards faster while underwater by jumping. You can even jump when just your feet are in water, allowing you, if you're fast enough, to jump off the surface of the water, in a sense to walk on water. That's a monster? It looks like one of the NPCs I was just talking about earlier. What could possibly go wrong? Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Oh. Yellow markings on a monster means they are older, faster, and more experienced. They'll usually be watching over a medium-sized perimeter and won't be allowed to leave it. They don't move in predefined patterns, they just wait for you to enter the perimeter and try to chase you out before you get a chance to steal the ingredients that they're guarding. They'll be looking in a certain direction, so it's a good idea to sneak up behind them and steal as many power-ups as you can. If you get too close while they don't see you, they'll hear you and start chasing after you. It becomes difficult to tell the green and yellow vials apart from a distance. Red markings on a monster means they're the oldest, fastest, and most experienced of their species. They'll be guarding large perimeters and won't be allowed to leave it. They'll just try to chase you out or catch you. Just like with the yellow ones, you can sneak up behind them up to a certain point when they'll hear you even if they're not looking straight at you. Sometimes distances between spots of solid ground will be bigger than you can jump over. In such a case, the only way to get across will be to jump on a moving platform that will take you where you need to go. Their speeds will vary and so will the way they move. The ones ahead are the simplest possible, but harder ones await you as you take your journey further. Sometimes you'll see ingredients or power-ups in places that seem out of reach, higher than you could ever jump. When that happens, look around because you might find a very useful contraption called a jump pad. Jump pads throw you in a certain direction with a specific force. Not all will throw you to safety and not all will throw you exactly where you need to go, so you have to move while in the air to make sure you land safely. To your left and right you'll notice two jump pads. Walk into them or jump onto them to experiment. Each jump pad will show you the direction where it will push you, but not how powerful the push will be. One more thing you need to look out for in your quests is traps. They'll be objects or groups of objects like the one right in front of you, moving around in certain patterns to prevent you from reaching your goal. They'll look like regular moving platforms, but they hold a red tint. That's because they are really hot. Needless to say, you must not touch them. If you are hit by a trap, you'll be hurt and you'll have to consume additional calories to recover. You'll also be placed back at the last checkpoint. I uploaded the soundtrack for this game in late 2017 and I've been wanting to do a full walkthrough of the entire game, but I never really got to until now. The next video will be the first part of our walkthrough for the actual game. See you then, everyone!